Good evening, friends. It is, well, it's afternoon here. Return to Teepee Village. One of the more popular spots with you guys. Definitely home to the Sasquatch people. It's very evident, obviously. So I do something on the side where I'm like a local guide for hiking, and it's online. It's an online thing. It's not like on YouTube or whatever. But anyway, I got a lot of feedback and a lot of attention on this place, and it seems like it's getting more popular, which I don't know if that's good or not, but I don't know what that is. Maybe a hairband or something. Just kind of give you guys a size to scale here. We are gonna gift a pumpkin. The remaining small pumpkins, our kids painted them. We are gonna gift those one at each teepee. Wedged it right in there. Alright, let's go over to the other ones. It's so open in here now. Pines have a good way of holding the foliage, but even still, it's very cleared out in here. But you couldn't walk across like this. Like if you weren't on a physical trail, it was kind of a pain in the ass to get around. Let's take a look at this, because this doesn't probably, a lot of people look for structures up in the air, big structures, right? This is important right here. You see this stuff here? See the ground X? Okay? That ground X is touching into this. See how it comes over here and touches this break? Now this break goes all the way over here. This is by design. Comes doop, 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 and it goes up. And you see that snap up there that comes down into it? It's all by design. See? It's not an accident. Looks like there was an old fence maybe put in here, maybe before. You know, maybe it was private land at one point or something. I've never noticed this here. See? It looks like barbed wire. So this must be off trail. It's hard to tell where the trails are, but anyway. And I know there's a lot of teepees in here, but we're gonna just kind of go with the flow. And whichever ones we bump into is gonna be the ones that we gift at. That small teepee wasn't there last time. The one with that, like, white thing on it, that wasn't there last time. But then again, the time before last, this wasn't here. Remember? Remember this here? We looked at this. It looks like it's been redone again. But again, why would somebody do this? Do you really think somebody's sleeping under there? You really think somebody's out here and then piling this up and sleeping under there? A human, I'm talking about. Come on now. It's amazing, ain't it? Look at that impression down there. Might very well be a head mark. Alright, let's gift here as well. I'll go around it so you could see. So here there was more. This was laid up, remember? And this all stuff was laid across it, just like that is. I don't know why it was on that side and on this side. But it looks like it caved in. But what I was saying is that was not there. With that white thing on it. Oh, Jesus Christ. When I bump into people, they startle me. So, not that they're that close, but somebody was just walking through. Look at this shit. It's cool, isn't it? See through so far in here now, it's nuts. Oh, look at this. Another little one kind of being constructed. That one. It's so wild, it's so wide open in here now. That's probably like a 10-15 footer. This one's probably about 20 feet tall. It looks like that. It looks like it's been expanded. Look, huge trees have been brought in. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those 6 trees are new. They were not attached. They were not part of this. We gotta look back, I think, but it looks like they added in those whiteboards too. It's impressive shit. I don't care what nobody says. You get the couple of yahoos that say it's a person did this. Like it shit blows my mind. Do people make teepees in the middle of the woods? Yeah, probably. But this, like this, come on. Alright, bear with me, folks. Oh, sorry. Let me show you guys so you're part of the process. Our kids painted these. I get that one and whichever one I get next. Okay. I think the paint started coming off this one. Maybe we'll do one more. turn on the tri-field meter. Looks like radio frequency's going a little nutty. I'll leave that right there while I drop these on. I think we'll leave one on this too. I got this one left. Let's put it up where nobody will see it. I put one on this one. This is one of the bigger ones. It's probably a 30. I think it's so at the highest point it's really tall. I think we've gone over this before. Brian was here the one time. Montauk is strange. So watch that peak number, 6.7. That's a lot. For magnet, that's a lot. .1. That's a lot. Not much on that. Electric. Let's go to magnet. Weighted magnet. Shout out to brother Jimbo for this awesome tri-field meter. It's a really handy tool, especially for sharing purposes. I can feel energy, but I can't show it to you. Radio frequency. It's not that much. For radio frequency, that's not a lot. And then weighted electric. It's not doing anything. Let's go back to magnet one more time. Let's see. Kind of do a walk around. So watch the peak, because it goes so fast that you won't even see when it spikes. See, look at that, 11.4. That's a lot. And actually, that's right where I dropped the pumpkin. Where it spiked is where I put the pumpkin at. It's interesting. Oh, the pumpkin's right there, actually. So yeah, actually, that's where it's spiking. Look, you can physically hear it. 14.1. Look how high it goes when I put it near that burnt piece of wood. Look at that, 14.7. What the hell? Trying to work around this glare. Maybe it's this. That's what's up. Let's check the entrance. Let's check inside. Because I can hear you guys screaming. Go in there. Go inside. Look at this. They got a window in here now. That's nice. I think it's just because one of these broke. Let's check the other things while we're in here. Oh, it's a lot for electric to just spike at 37 out of nowhere. Unless it was just a error. Probably. Weighted magnet. Not much. Not much electric. Weighted. Let's check the radio frequency. Whoa. Whoa. You see that? Damn near broke the thing. 6. 12. Wow. Right here in the center. Yo. Are you here, my friends? Are you trying to communicate? I got really lightheaded. I'm okay. It was just a brief second. Like it was very quick. Wow, look at that. Yo. 19? Hello, my friends. Are you here? Are you trying to show us your presence? Yo. Wow. The higher I go, the crazier it gets. Look at this crossbar. Perfect crossbar. Look at that. Oh, it's based off of the center tree is what I'm thinking. 14. Oh, Christ. Yo, it's going nuts, huh? Anyway, we're not gonna sit here forever and do this, but appreciate your thoughts. Let me know. Let's try the other things on that spot. Let's just go to electric and put it there. See, it wasn't doing electric anywhere else, but it's doing it here. On this tree. So the base tree for the teepee structure, what we've been talking about, these are just energy-based spots. It's proving that the tools can even pick it up. Look at that. That's magnet. Standard magnet. It has a constant read off of a tree. You notice all the ambient noise died out too? It's like we're in our. It's like we have this place to ourselves now. Like there's nobody else around anywhere. As soon as we walk out, watch, that'll change. Oh, sorry, my friends. No disrespect. I tripped. 7. There's a pile down. I wasn't paying attention. I pulled the Gomer pile. Oh, this is fun. Very exciting stuff. Whoa. Spike. Very cool. I wish we could get up to like the top and find out what it does. We usually go up there and kind of go, I want to try something different. You know what? Yeah, let's try something different. Excuse me. It's really cold out here, guys, so just bear with me. Sometimes I'm sniffling and clearing my throat and all sorts of crap. Hey, the infamous, look at the pine cone pile. It looks like they've been, it looks like they've been plucked apart, look. Just like plucked into pieces. I don't know anything that does that. I'm not saying there's not something that does, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Let's go get rid of this last gift. And then we'll take the long way out or something. I found out that there's a church down there. I thought it was just the farm owned this whole exterior. That farm that has the open land back there. I thought they owned the whole exterior in a horseshoe around this side. And then I thought that this was a preserve. And then the Pine Barrens across the street. There's a state park over there. And there's a few other things locally. A couple other trail spots too. But little did I know there's a church. See, like that's where we're gonna go. The big one. Just when you thought the last one was huge, right? Just out of control. It blows my mind that somebody thinks that people came in here and did this. I know most of you don't, but I did get 1 or 2 comments where somebody walking with me. It sounds exactly like when I'm walking. It's so fucking weird. I'm gonna double back. I don't want to pass that up. Oh, that's a jet. That's not a regular ass plane. That's a jet. What the hell? Somebody out there. Okay. So there's a guy out there, or a girl out there, whatever. It's a guy. But he's got 2 dogs, so that's not what I heard, I don't think, because it came from behind my head. But anyway, I like to tell you guys if I do see a person around or anybody, because with somebody in such close proximity, I don't want you guys to hear something, that sounds like like a vocal or somebody speaking, and like chase a timestamp or something, waste your time listening. Your time is valuable to me, so I'd imagine that's the farmer, because he's going to the back and he has a little puppy and an older dog. They look like hunting dogs. I used to own a beagle way back. I should say he owned me. Yeah, he's got like a shepherd and a lab. So anyway, I did see somebody once poaching in here. I wasn't a big fan of it. Okay, here we are. I was trying to do something else and not come here, but here we are. Okay, look at that bad boy, huh? I'm gonna look at that one up there. Look at how high that one goes. That's like 50 foot up. So amazing. The last thing I have to gift is mine. This is my own personal gourd. I buy these for myself every year. Sarah and the kids got me some too. But I like how people wear ugly sweaters at Christmas. I like to find the ugliest gourds, the most colorful, the most ugliest, wartiest, like weirdest. It's just something I've always been into. That's like my version of Halloween is gourds, and into Thanksgiving. But so this is one of mine, but I don't keep them, so might as well gift it. Okay. Let me try and find a spot to post you guys up at. Alright, let me see here. Alright, friends, I've been at it for quite a while trying to find a spot to make this sit still. I was jamming it in moss, all sorts of stuff, trying to find a spot. I know to you guys it seemed like half a second, but anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go drop this off. I want to give you size to scale so you can see how big it is. I don't know if you can see the top of it, but go try the tri-field meter on this one, just for argument's sake now. Due diligence, is that what it's called? Wow, okay, so that's just regular standard magnet, and that jumped up really quite a bit. Wow, 5 on regular standard magnet. That jumped to 10 that time. Alright, not much going there. Whoa. Why when I go fast does it pick something up? That's weird. See? That's what I mean, it shouldn't. I don't know if it's coming off me, honestly. It shouldn't be. I know I produce a certain energy and stuff, but I guess I'll have to test it when we're not out here, just me and... But I vibrate differently. I have a different frequency when I'm out here too, so it's different. Like I put myself in a specific... I don't do it anywhere else or any time else except when I'm trying to connect. 34, that was on magnet, weighted magnet. 16, 34 is as high. I don't know if I've ever seen it do that. And that's right at the entrance here. I mean, obviously somebody cut this and put it in here. Clearly people have been here since. If we could find it, anybody could find it, right? I've seen this one guy, and I ain't really trying to poke fun, because I could give a shit less what anybody does. You know, well, this individual is a scam artist, but, so he's talking about this, I hear him say it all the time. I haven't seen him in a long time, but he goes, nobody can find this place except me. Just basically saying how great he was, right? And like, I found this place and nobody can find it. It's a secret place. And all of a sudden, so he's filming out his window of his vehicle, and then another car drives by. How could nobody else be able to find this place if you're on the road and a car just drove by? It don't make no damn sense to me. I could see you saying something like, oh, people don't notice things that are hidden in plain sight. Yeah, alright, that makes sense, but to say like you're the only one that could do it, any one of you could come out here and do this. Like I showed Brian where this is, he could be doing exactly the same thing I'm doing. I have a connection with Sasquatch, yes, but we could do that anywhere. I just enjoy the location. You could clearly see they've been here. They utilize this. If they're not using it now, holy crap. If they ain't using it now, they used it at one point. And there's a reason for it. There's a reason they put these in these spots. Is there something under the ground, right under this tree? Is this where the sun beams down and that collects energy? Is there something, is there a bigger purpose? Is it all of the above and more? So for everything that I know, I guarantee you there's more purposes for it. Guarantee it. Okay. Alright, we're going to cut that off for now. Whoops. It won't click over. Alright, friends, how long have we been on here? Wow, it's a long time. 35 minutes, huh? Alright. I debate on if I should make these videos long or short. This one I'm going to kind of go for a while because it's going to be the... So I told you I'm going to make some changes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out once a week. I'm going to do one big location and one big long video. And then you know, just in case I don't get up to do a lot more during the week. And then we'll punch around and do other things, and I'll do these little, you know, edited and mashup videos, short videos, little night excursions, stuff like that. Pop up live streams. But I want to try and do one long video premiere where I could set it so that we could all sit down and kind of talk through it. And I'll try and pick the locations that you guys have given me the most feedback at. So obviously you enjoy those locations. I mean, who wouldn't enjoy that, though? Jesus, look at that thing. How could you not? So here's where I wish I could still do live streams, because I want to ask you guys a question about what you would prefer. What's that out there, huh? That's that church I was telling you about. See the white side? We can't usually see it from here. Anyway, at the ground level, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, not ground level. In the green grass is what I'm talking about. On the ground level is like a stick or a branch. Or a stump. But above that, looks like one big eye is looking at me. Maybe you guys can zoom in. Alright, give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna put away this tripod thing, so I'm not gonna need it anymore. There's another teepee over there. It's amazing. There's so many of them. And there's another one over there too. I can't believe it. That's that big farm I was telling you about. It's huge. I know a lot of you have seen this place already, but that's what it's a really, really big farm. I don't know what they do there, but it's just green grass. It doesn't look like it might be a sod farm for all I know. So anyway, I was talking a minute ago about, oh, that's fresh scat, that's fresh deer scat. I was talking about a minute ago so I could talk to you guys while I'm here, you know, but one other thing I was thinking was grabbing the thermal and putting that on for some of these areas. Look at that, huh? It's starting to spoil though. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about putting the camera down, kind of off into the distance, just walking off and seeing what kind of comes and gets around me, if anything. Kind of questions I like to ask you while I'm, you know, in the moment, so I know. If you can give me feedback now, if you'd like that, or you'd just like me to continue going one way and keep them separate, or mix them in. Like Tim T in Florida will mix in his thermal with his regular video. It's pretty cool. Look, see, that's a pretty big teepee out here too. We're way off trail now. Like, we ain't even close to it. That first teepee back there is off trail. Now we're way back here. And then this one reminds me of the first thing we saw with those things laid on top of it, the bark. That's what this kind of reminds me of, how these are made. How there's a big down tree and then they're made over that. I want to thank you guys last night on the live stream too. You know, you really motivate me a lot to to keep going. You give me that push I need. I was just talking to Mike P about that, and he said same thing. Like, people never know how much that motivates us to keep on going and keep on pushing. You might think like, oh, like, I'm just gonna hit the like, I won't leave a comment, but that comment, that uplifting and positive comment, is what might push us back out there to do something else, because we actually see and feel that people are intrigued by it. Look at this chair. This was a piece of a chair, it looks like. Something like that. So I'm shushing myself. Something's screaming out there. So look at the way this is built. Look at this. This is unreal, man. See how this is like laid up on here again? And then that one's built up. It's all built over this. I'm sorry, my friends, if that was part of your... I'll put it back. No, it's not. I don't even think it's metal. It's plastic, I think. But if you look this one here, we'll follow it out, right? We'll follow this whole thing out. Watch. It just proves every time. Where's it go? That one probably broke off, but it doesn't matter. Touch us, right? Oh, look, it broke off, so whatever. But this connects those. You can always follow it the whole way. Let's follow it off this way, too. That looks like a little glyph right there. Follow it out. Follow it up. Follow it up. But then it connects. Look, that connects into these. This isn't just random stuff that fell down and is laying around. Some of it might be, but I think it's replaced. So anyway, it comes that is connected into this one. Either somebody's got roosters. All right, I'm gonna do like a Peter Pan thing here. 3, 2, 1. Hear it? It's a rooster. It's gotta be a rooster. It's doing it right back. I mean, immediately. A Bigfoot wouldn't do that right away. Not twice. That was kind of my test right there. There's a lot of either ground connection or ground glyphs in here. And I feel really bad, because I'm all the way off trail, and I'm probably not intentionally, and I think they know that part, but I'm still destroying stuff. I feel bad about it when I do it. It's like you just did a bunch of... Look at this. Oh, it's deer. I think this is deer. It looked like big impressions for a minute, but I'm thinking it's deer foraging, digging for something. There's probably a lone buck in here, because I'm not seeing like multiple game trails. I get confused. We might have pointed that one around out already. So there's a trail way up there somewhere, and then I think there might be one that goes around the back. I'm not sure. So we're just kind of hitting this midsection. I breezed through here once before, but it was like Tick City. Look at that, huh? Tell me that don't look like something. That's some tree bark that don't belong there. At least coloration wise. Hello, my friends. I can feel you guys here. I can feel it. Like, you get this surge of energy. It's like, sometimes it's like a pushback, and I've told you guys this before. Sometimes it's almost like, sometimes it's like really heartwarming, and like that's exactly the best way to put it. Like tingly, heartwarming, like happy, like really, really good positive energy. And other times it's like a push, like it pushes me back, and I think that's them saying, you know, you're not supposed to be here right now. Like, get to stepping. What the hell is up there on top of that thing? Why is it white like that? What is that? What the hell is going on? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna get closer because it might just look white from here. No, that's white. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna get a little closer. You guys can, obviously, I'll probably leave it on this middle zoom, because you guys can actually zoom in again times 8. So mind you, hold people accountable, guys. Now you guys can zoom in and shit. So when people are saying like, oh, something's definitely there, yo, not that they might all be bullshit and they might see something, but yo, you can hold a lot of people accountable now. I'll tell you that much. Especially these, whatever. I'm not gonna dive into it. Everything will even out soon enough. It has to. It has to. Wow, I needed that. Yeah, it's a rooster. I needed those neck cracks. I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but I threw out my back really bad. So I usually make better video when my back is thrown out, because it forces me to go a hell of a lot slower than I normally move at, especially turning and, you know, herky-jerky stuff. Because I'm like, I have a huge brace on, so I'm like locked up. I can't, my range of motion is not, it's not much. Uh-oh, what we got there? Where'd it go? Oh, is that what I saw? Oh, come on, where is it? It's gotta be in there. In there, there we go. I'm holding this up in the air. See right over the log? It looks like there's a little guy, maybe? Like really little? It's hard to say if that's just... When people tell you that you're looking at... I just had this conversation, somebody asked me, oh, do you think that's a baby Sasquatch? And I said no. Do I want it to be? Yeah. I always want someone to find a Sasquatch, right? Of course. But when you're in the daytime, and so some things will look like daytime eye shine, but a lot of times it's not what it is. But anyway, it could be, but you want to, if you're looking at eyeballs, you want to find symmetry. It has to be symmetrical. Nobody and nothing's eyes are different sizes. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna have like an eye here and like an eye up here, like or one that's like this big and then one that's like that big. They're gonna be pretty much identical and then evenly spaced apart. Again, hold people accountable. Ask them questions even. Just say, hey, you know? Because there's people out there spitting facts. I mean facts, right? I like to, whether I know or I don't, I like to let you guys kind of have free range of thinking, you know, before I say, hey, look, that's what it is. Occasionally I do, but it's usually after we share and we kind of hash it out together. I'll give everyone that opportunity to have their own thought process on it. Anyway. If you guys are into it, I mean, I was debating on making a second channel. So, I mean, one way or another, if you guys are into it, I could do something where I kind of make... anyway, I was thinking about doing one that I do, like, kind of highlights. Take little sections out, just kind of the highlights. It'll be a lot less for everyone to watch and kind of mull over, because not everybody likes that. Or, I was thinking about doing a mashup type of thing, including my other hobbies. Fishing, magnet fishing, you know, just other things. Mountain biking, etc., etc., etc. So when I go do those things, I don't really film. But I would call it a mashup because... Oh, here's a trail. Maybe we should use this. I call it a mashup because it would be... I probably would do Bigfooting at the same time. You know, run the camera and kind of talk about that kind of stuff. If I'm fishing and I'm making a video, or doing a stream or something, you know, that's obviously going to come up. So here's the little one. This one I like it because it's freestanding. So when you see the size of it, see how it's freestanding there? It doesn't have a it's not based off a existing tree. That one is basically the oh, maybe not. Yeah, okay, so that is it. Very interesting how it stands like that, no? It's got a couple of crossbars underneath. 3, and that's it. One going that way, one going that way. It's just a base. Look, it's like a triangle base, no? Pretty interesting. Think about it. What else does that triangle? Bermuda, Bridgewater, the one I talked to you guys about that doesn't have a name yet, between Plum Island, Camp Hero, and Brookhaven Labs. UFOs, right? Crafts. All sorts of crap. Symmetry is very important to everything. You know, like, it has to be symmetrical. It has to, like, the math on it, the calculations have to be perfect on these things, or else they fall apart. Sasquatch are mathematical geniuses. So are ETs. Their crafts have to go a whole long damn way. Alright, friends, so I'm going to take this opportunity, since we hit about an hour already with this, it's like 55 minutes or so. I'm going to take this opportunity to try and see if hopefully the FLIR thermal has, some juice left. And I'm going to go check it out. Poke around some of these teepees with it. So, as always, friends, thank you. What is that, real quick, before we go? This always happens. Okay, it looks like it might just be a tree. We'll see. You guys can tell me. Alright, guys, stay blessed, stay safe, and I will see you on the next one. I really appreciate you guys being here. Your time is super important and super valuable. It does not go unappreciated.